Hello everybody, welcome back. Doki Doki. I was a bit late there. Today we are once again back with the side stories, but before we do that, I unlocked something that I wanted to show you guys. I unlocked a Natsuki poem that we didn't actually get to see. Now, supposedly it's Natsuki's third poem, but since I wrote 3 poems for Natsuki, I got the special poem instead. Yeah, I got this one, so we got the special poem, but I still unlocked Natsuki's third poem, and I love it. I love this poem. Oh my goodness. So I wanted to read it out to you guys, because I love it. I'm going to explain why exactly I love this one, but I mentioned in the Discord server to Godark that this poem just shows why I love Natsuki so much, and I absolutely adore this poem. So, let's give it a read. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap, in a way you thought that had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful, when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. I adore that poem. This poem is the best poem to ever poem in my entire life. Now let me tell you why I enjoy it. You can skip all this if you want, by the way, and just jump to the side story, but I'm gonna talk about it because I love it, so you know what, just stay here, don't skip it, just watch it. Oh man, what I love about this, oh yeah, first of all, the symbolism of the beach. I mean, it just sounds beautiful in my mind. I'm just thinking like romantic beach at night type of thing, you know what I mean? You sort of got that image type of thing, yeah, but also, it's romantic. Like, it shows that Natsuki can actually be like really romantic and sweet, and I love that so much. Oh, I'm a hopeless romantic, me. You know, I love romance. I love romance stuff, and this makes me feel the romance. And finally, the most important thing, which is just really goes to show why I love Natsuki, why she is the best girl to ever be, why she is the best girl, because it's talking about, you know, rather than writing a poem about herself, like, because you, this is the special poem, and I love this poem, like, this poem just makes my heart go, you know what I mean, because, this is talking about her love for you, the main character, and that's great, but it's talking about her love. Oh shit! Oh no! 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 Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Did I tell you to continue down the playlist? Let me hit the repeat button on that one. Oh boy. Because you is talking about her feelings for you. But I'll Be Your Beach is talking about you as the character. And, you know, I really feel it as well. And it's talking about, you know, the struggles that you go through and how she wants to be there for you and help you, and you know, and be your beach that washes your worries away. And I think that is so sweet. I love it so much. I can hardly even describe exactly why I love it, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying when I say this. Like, it's, and especially this last line, if you you'll learn to love yourself again. That line I like, and the chorus, I guess, especially these last two. I'll be your beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought had left long ago. That really touched me. I really felt that one, so yeah, that's brilliant. I absolutely love that. I've been on a bit of a poetry jam this week. I wrote 2 poems of my own outside of the club, and then I had the poetry club last night, so like, I'm really in a poetry mood right now and just really feeling these poems, man. So yeah, that was all. I just wanted to share that with you guys, so let's get into the story, Understanding Part 2. Oh, by the way, if you didn't already watch Understanding Part 1, then be sure to check that out a couple weeks ago by hitting the card above to see the playlist for Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Now then, without further ado, sorry that took a while, but was definitely needed. For the first time, Sayuri is the first to enter the club room. Okay, so let me give the recap for understanding part 1, if I even remember it. In part 1, Yuri had just joined the club, and Sayuri befriended her and stayed with her, and Yuri was kind of annoying, but was otherwise okay, and they read together, and it was wholesome. It was cute. It was cute. So continuing off of that, I assume this is just the next day. For the first time, Sayuri is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Oh yeah, Yuri was all being Yuri and was like, oh, you don't actually like it, you just were trying to be nice, that's okay, I get it, yeah, okay, that's right. So that's what Sayuri's feeling right now, is that Sayuri thinks that it was her fault, which it's not. Yuri's just an idiot, but you know, an innocent idiot, not actually stupid. I like Yuri. But Sayuri's just upset about, she's mad at herself because she thought she drove Yuri away and she said something wrong. And no, Sayuri, you're perfect. I love you. Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? What I love about these side stories is that they're acting a lot more like real people than in the main game. I think even Monica says this at one point in the game, that, you know, they're sort of spoilers, that they don't really act like real people, but yeah, in these side stories, they're really acting like real people, and I really appreciate that. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy, but my best wasn't good enough, so that's Sayuri's feelings right now. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. No, Sayuri, you never disappoint. You're a wonderful human being. Sayuri continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise causes her to lift her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. I wish I could be there for Sayuri, you know? I wish I could actually be her friend and have her tell me these things. I would tell her that she's not a disappointment, damn it. Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. And where's Monica at? What's going on? Are we gonna get some art? No. Oh, there you are. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? Monica's helping other students with their work? Aw, you go, Monica. I'm such a pushover sometimes. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. That's true, actually. She is a bit, not that last line, the pushover line. She is a bit of a pushover. She's like that in the main game too, when everyone's sort of trying to, and that's sort of kind of what causes everything to happen, is because Monica's a bit of a pushover and can't just like push her way through, so she has to get everyone out of the way, you know what I mean? Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Yuri jumps at the sound of... Okay, that music is in the game. It just sounded so out of nowhere. Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Aw, jeez. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not... Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. Oh jeez. Poor Sayuri, jeez. Get in there, Yuri, damn it. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity and stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused, as am I a little bit. You're gonna make Sayuri upset. Please stop. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden? No, wait, we know why Yuri is asking this. Sorry, no. Yuri's upset because she thinks that Sayuri doesn't want to hang out with her, which is of course completely wrong. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayuri before? It was so cute, oh my goodness. Did they not get along after all? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayuri sitting alone inside. Poor Sayuri. Aww. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's not hard, Monica. You can do it. I believe in you. You just have to say, did something happen with Sayuri, or did you two not get along well, or anything like that, you know? Poor Monica. Feel bad for Monica. She doesn't know how to, like, express herself properly. Aww. And this really goes to show that, and I love it. These side stories are so well written. Oh my goodness. It's a little ironic she realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. True. Yeah, true. Yeah, oh my god, I love the way these side stories are written and how the characters are written and how it matches so perfectly, even with their warped personalities in the main game, even after, you know, whatever happens. It all makes sense how they got to the point that they're at in the game, and I love that. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of this new flyer, then go around the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Okay, but first go in and say hello to Sayuri. Oh, jeez. Sayuri nods and the two set off. No! What about Sayuri? You just left her alone in there. No explanation! What the hell? Come on, Monica! After everything that happened in Trust. Oh my goodness. Monica, I know, like, I get where you're coming from, and you wanna help Yuri, you know, club member, but don't just leave Sayuri alone in there. Oh my goodness. The two walk in silence. Without Sayuri, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. I love Monica. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. Me too. How the heck does Sayuri do it? I wish I knew. Sorry I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayuri told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really started to feel like a literature club now. Yeah. It's kind of funny, I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. Oh, Monica. She's not good at love and she's intimidated by it. That's so well. And it's silly of me to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayuri into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. She's not into it. Huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. No, Yuri! No! Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thought but can't figure out how to continue it. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. I just see they're both blaming themselves. Oh, girls, come on! I wish I was there. This is why the main character needs to be there, to sort their shit out. I'm thinking. Mood. Yeah, I feel that. Sorry about it. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that... Wait, what? If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, just an issue with me. I feel so wrong to inconvenience you with it. Monica pauses and thinks. It's good, you can take the time to think before responding. That's okay. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We're going to have all kinds of people joining this club, hopefully anyway, and learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with the club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people? Yes, everyone. Not just some. Get a load of this clown, eh? Of course. I need to be looking out for everyone, otherwise what kind of club would it be? I love Monica. Monica is best club president, honestly, let's be real. I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Good choice. Well done, Monica. I appreciate the pragmatic approach. Each individual truly does have their own needs. She's learning. Aw. Okay. Yuri takes a deep breath. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. This side story is making me like Yuri more. That's definitely... I'm definitely appreciating her more. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? Like, don't get me wrong, I never disliked Yuri. I just don't like her romantically, so when I'm forced to romance with her, it annoys me. But otherwise, I like Yuri. Yuri's great, and this is definitely helping. I still don't feel the romance, though. No, not my type, I'm sorry. I can talk for hours about the things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So, I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. Aw, Yuri. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of, or even taken pity on. And Sayuri falls into that third category. She does not. What? Hold on, you're saying that Sayuri is taking pity on you? She is not. Yuri nods. Her face when she says that as well is like, she's taking pity on me, how dare she? She's probably not thinking that. This is why I have to explain that I do actually like Yuri, because I keep saying shit like this, but I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me, or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. That is not the point. She does like you. That's why she's trying to connect with your interests, and I appreciate it so much! Sayuri is so underappreciated. Sayuri is too nice to me. I would kill to have a friend like Sayuri. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Like, could you imagine having a friend like Sayuri? Oh my goodness, I love that. We should all strive to be a little more like Sayuri. I know I certainly do. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. It's not pity, she wants to make friends with you. It's just the worst feeling. I hate it. I get what you're saying, but you're wrong! Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fists clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. No. Sayuri is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. It is. She doesn't pity you. She just wants you to be happy because she's a wonderful human being. If you're able to explain what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? No, that's not the point. She's trying to make you happy, so you should do the same, whether she appreciates it or not. You should do the same too. It's not just trying to cater to your needs, she's trying to get to know you and trying to, she appreciates you and wants to learn what you love. Goodness sake. It's reminding me of one of my friends, and I heard it. Yuri is not Sayuri. Well, she is. Not that Yuri reminds me of her. Just, the things that I'm saying in response to what Yuri's saying, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayuri would be able to say better. Sayuri is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayuri to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter? Exasperating the matter. I'm pretty sure it's meant to say exasperating, right? Is that how that's spelled? Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayuri wants to be your friend. I promise that. Yeah, for sure. She definitely does. There's no doubt about that. It's okay for people to have different needs. I mean, Sayuri, she has her own needs too. But good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. Monica gets it! Ah, Monica, you're so wonderful. You just have to be good at communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it, that's right. I'm glad that you realize that, so now go get her back. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of the cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm so afraid of people pushing me away that I push them away first. I'm sure many people can relate to that. So, yeah, definitely makes me appreciate Yuri a bit more. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session, but I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. That's right. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just helping make the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. Well, go on, Yuri. Communication is what it's all about. This kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at. Yeah, I thought you'd be better at critical thinking. You know, about people. Okay, got it. Yep, that explained it, thank you. So, thank you. Anytime. Monika smiles at Yuri. Monika's so sweet. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monika's gaze. Aww, returning a shy smile of her own. Aww, look at these two bonding. That's kind of the important thing about these side stories, really, isn't it? Not only is it about Sayuri, but it's about Monika too. Well, it's about all of them, but especially about Monika. And it's really good to see Monika's bonds with the club members. You know what I mean? Like, how things were before she realized, you might say. Just want to keep it spoiler free, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's good to see. It's good to see Monika like this, and to see Monika bonding with everyone is really nice. Yuri and Monika finished replacing the old flyers with new ones. More accurately, Monika mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. That's right. Yeah! If I don't do it now, I never will. Yeah! You go, Yuri. I love how Yuri can hype herself up like that. That's great. We can all learn from Yuri too. And Monika. And especially Sayuri. Yuri starts toward the door, but then turns to face Monika. You're not going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although, I suppose that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. This is when it starts, and Monika must take her feelings into account and make the club better for everyone! Ah! I love it. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for the tea in the club room. You can use, like, an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Electric kettle, it's called a jug. Americans, am I right? Would that really be possible? People call a jug a kettle. It's not a kettle, it's a jug. Look at it. It's a jug. I mean, you can't. Can you see my jug? No, hold on. There it is. Where's my finger? There it is. It's a jug. Electric kettle. Pathetic. It's not just American. British people as well. Everyone who's not me. How dare you get it wrong? Electric kettle. Some of my friends call it a kettle. I'm just like, I don't have a fucking kettle. I have a jug. I have a jug, damn it. I think Ariana call it a kettle as well? I think so. Do you call it a kettle? Kettle. Ha! It's like that time we said chubba chub in France. I ever told you that story? Oh man. First time I went to France, it was on our Europe trip with my family, and I was getting chubba chubs a lot. Do you know what a chubba chub is? I hope you know what a chubba chub is. It's a lollipop, right? Ariana, put up a picture of a chubba chub on screen. Right, that's a chubba chub. It's a brand of lollipop. I always get the strawberries and cream one. And we were at this place in France, and you know, I was like 7, so Dad asked for the chubba chub for me at the place, and was like, "Can we get a chubba chub?" And they're like, "What? Chubba chub? What?" And he pointed at it, and they're like, "Oh, chuba chub, chubba chub, chubba chub." And that is my story of France. Anyway, I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles. Electric kettle. Ha! Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monika waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. Just walk in, and you'll be forced to do it. But it must be done. Taking one more deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Yeah, you go, Yuri. You go. You get in there. You tell Sayuri what's up. Yuri! Wait, hold on. I'm not done yet. Not done? Sayuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers her words, suddenly caught in her throat. Was Sayuri continuing reading or writing notes or something? A At that moment, she realizes how Sayuri has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. Ah, Sayuri's such a wonderful human being. Let me just mute Discord, shut the frig up. Ah, Sayuri! Oh. But I got most of the way through it, and look, she wrote notes too. Oh. Sayuri holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes, beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fists against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Right in the boob. Ooh. Sayuri's voice quivers in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. Oh, Sayuri! Make me cry, no! I'm sorry. Sayuri looks away in guilt. Oh, Sayuri, no! It's not your fault. Wait, who said I'm sorry? That was Yuri, yeah. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand, so if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. Aw, Yuri, but I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. Music stopped and everything. Why did I do that? It's one of Yuri's assertive moments. Yuri sinks to her knees, her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing begin to stream down her face. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard to just articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusations as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayuri or the rest of the world. She should leave, just escape from here before Monika sees her like this, and before Sayuri tells Monika what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrap around her from behind. Oh, Sayuri! Ah! This is too good, damn it! Oh my goodness, look at this! Okay, we gotta talk about this, Idol. First of all, Sayuri just being best girl over here. Godark may have had a point. Secondly, Yuri's expression is so well drawn. Like that, the shape of her mouth with her teeth showing like that and the tears. Oh my, it's so well drawn. And her body is well drawn as well. It's very different. It looks a bit weird because it's different from the normal style, but it is very nicely drawn. And Sayuri, oh my goodness, look at her. She looks absolutely beautiful in this. Like, she looks amazing. I don't know if it's the color or just the structure of her face and hair. It might be a bit of both, but something about it just looks so gorgeous. That is beautiful. This is beautiful. The side story art they really outdid themselves with these. This is gorgeous. And Sayuri just comforting her like that, just straight up. Like, doesn't even feel weird about it. You know, no strange feelings, no awkwardness, just Yuri drops to her knees and Sayuri is there. She is right there. She just there to look after her. It's okay. Sayuri whispers in a soothing voice. Now I need some Sayuri ASMR. No, but now I'm imagining it, you know? You know this problem that I keep having with Natsuki when I imagine what it says and it kills me? I'm imagining it. Could you imagine having Sayuri as your friend? And just this bitch y'all who have Sayuri as your waifu would literally die. This is now Godark and others who love Sayuri, now you understand this is how I feel whenever Natsuki does something like this, you know what I mean? This is it. This is the one. Makes me appreciate Sayuri so much. And she looks so beautiful here. Oh, I can't do it. Overcome by despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayuri's kind gesture. So sweet. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through her clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I understand. Even with the eyes closed and the closed lips smile. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Everything in me. The writer in me and the artist in me is just dying right now. This is amazing. I understand. I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise. I understand that. She really does, and I feel that. Oh, that's brilliant. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yeah, like write this down, eh? Let's take some pointers. Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten used to people being weirded out by me. That it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. That's not true with Sayuri at all. She's doing it because because she's your friend. That's what I love about Sayuri. I'm so horrible with people. So it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. That's the way. That's the way. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests. Because my interests are the only things I know how to talk about. Oh, I see. Now I understand Yuri a lot more. And that is... I like that. I like that. I like it. It's all I've got going for me. The fact that what she just said, and thinking back to the understanding part 1, I have a new appreciation for Yuri, definitely. But then, whenever I catch myself getting overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person, but how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. So sweet. I'm gonna have to go back and read all of Yuri's poems after this to see if I understand them better now. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayuri, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from beneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me to understand you a little bit better. Me too, Yuri. Me too. Thank you for helping me understand. You know, you were so great helping me while we were reading, so I'll help you with the things you need too. The way she speaks as well, Sayuri. Oh my goodness. But I feel like it would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. Oh, Sayuri! I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was just thinking that. I was like, wait, is this Sayuri speaking? No, it's Yuri. Before with what Yuri was just saying about the patience. I was like, wait, you're feeling that? I thought that was Sayuri. Oh my God. It really opens your mind, really, doesn't it? I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me. But I would never do that. No. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I mean, Sayuri did her best to reassure you by saying that she enjoyed reading with you, so, you know. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah. Irrational fears. well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person you are. Oh, Sayori. I know you said that you have a hard time believing that, but I promise it's true. You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. Thank you, Sayori. That is wonderful to hear. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know? Worrying so much about other people's feelings. We're all kind of weird. It's a literature club. Yeah. But it's the best part that we're all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to. I promise. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we don't try them first, right? Absolutely. Absolutely! Why is Sayori just so wonderful? Why? I mean, we know why, but I want to learn the reasons you love it so much. And in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that, but I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. This right here. It's just... Yeah, I'm having some issues with one of my friends, right? And just hearing all this from Sayori, and just comparing the two, like, this is what friendship should be. This is what I strive to be like. And I hope everyone that watches this video comes away thinking the same thing, you know? Trying to be more like Sayori. That's what I want all of you to do, okay? It's Saturday, right? This is Satisfaction Saturday. This is what we're taking away from it right now, okay? This is it. Be like Sayori. Think about Sayori when you think about your friends, okay? Treat your friends like this. Help them. Be there for them. Take an interest in the things that they're interested in. Just to understand why they enjoy it. That's the thing, right? That's the key. Is, you know, not out of pity, not because you have to, but just because if they're your friends, right, then you should want to understand them and understand the things that they enjoy and why they enjoy them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure, right. Here's how I can relate it to pretty much everyone here, for sure. Think about anime, right? We all love anime here, right? We're all anime fans, as far as I'm aware. We all like anime. But there are a lot of people who don't understand that, right? And you love it so much, right? Because I mean, let's be real, anime is the best thing ever, and anyone who's not watching it that's sad, man. That is sad. But imagine if you had a friend like Sayori who took an interest and watched your anime just to try and understand you a little bit more, you know? They took an interest in your life. So be like that. Be like Sayori in that way. That's all. Satisfaction Saturday. I'll see you next week. In the end, if it's not for me, I'll say that. Yeah, see, and that's okay. You don't have to enjoy it. You just have to try and see why they enjoy it. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. It's so sweet. Already the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms. I would kill for a Sayori hug, you know. I bet she has some tier 1 hugs right there. If not, definitely tier 2. Your hair is so pretty. Aww, Sayori! He always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. You look great with the short hair, though. I don't say that often. Alright, Sayori, you look absolutely amazing with your hair. You are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yuri's tension relaxes. How could you not being hugged by Sayori? Let's be real. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. I appreciate that so much. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. That was literally the sweetest thing I have ever read in my entire life. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. For sure, for sure. Ah! I loved that whole scene. That was I'm sure you got it, but I just want to reiterate, that was amazing. That was so good. Oh my goodness. These side stories are so damn good. They're so good. Holy shit. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and, it's not good to touch people without their consent, but I was low-key kind of thinking that, like, where, you know, in real life, probably shouldn't randomly hug people from behind, especially if you're not a girl, you know, that's could be taken the wrong way, yeah. No, I'm sorry, but don't worry, Sayuri, you can hug me anytime. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. Kind of? Yeah, okay, just a little bit, eh? I was just saying, I'm back. Monica's back. Oh, I haven't seen you, like, at all recently. Sayuri trots over to Monica. She whispers loudly, can I hug you? Oh, Sayuri is such an innocent bean. I love her so much. Sure, Sayuri. Sayuri wraps her arms around Monica. I can't do it. I just want a Sayuri in my life. I need a Sayuri. I need a Sayuri in my life. That's what we need. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know. Sayuri can kind of be a hug monster. And we appreciate it. I will never say no to a hug. Never. Hey, don't call me a monster. A hug monster. It's cute. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica perplexedly looks between the two of them and smiles. This is what we love about Doki Doki, right? This is so sweet. This makes my heart go Doki Doki. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. It's like your first real activity as the literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about the things that you like. Now you're getting it, Yuri. See, this is what we all need to come away with, ladies and gentlemen. This is satisfaction today, okay? Come away with the same thing. Yes. Do you like poetry? So sweet. Yuri smiles. I do like poetry. I do now. That was brilliant. That was so good. I need to unlock more. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Oh my, I'm going to literally die when Natsuki comes into the club. I'm going to, when I die, when I stop recording, when I stop talking in the Discord chat, you'll know that I recorded Natsuki's side story. Because I'll be dead. Okay, I will have died from a heart attack. It's actually going to kill me. Like, it is going to kill me. I don't think I will be able to handle it. If they handle Natsuki's side story as well as they've been doing so far, I won't be able to handle it. Anyway, we've unlocked some new stuff. So obviously we got this one. Scene from side story, understanding. Oh, this one's just beautiful. The art in side stories as well is, you know, the new art is gorgeous. It's so well done. It's definitely about the colors. It's the colors that make it. And I suppose the different positions as well. It's a lot less simple. Like, this one's pretty straightforward. Like, don't get me wrong. These are gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful and really well done. You know, this is great. This is fantastic art. This is beautiful. But, they are quite simple, right? You know, just straight on, easy drawing. Straight on, easy, simple. But these ones have a lot more detail in them. You know, they're more side on, they're more dynamic, and just the colors and the lighting is absolutely gorgeous. So it's not that these ones are bad. These are, like, amazing. But, you know, they've really improved their style, and that is wonderful to see. And we also unlocked this one. What is this? Acquisition Procedure, Finished Side Story Part 2. my goodness, look at her. Look at little Sayuri there. She looks gorgeous, oh my goodness. These are little notes. I want to be positive. That is such a Sayuri thing. Don't forget, ask Monica about this. What? I want to know. Oh, a little acrostic poem about Sayuri. Silly, awesome, yawny, optimistic, really fun. I can't think of an I word. That is so Sayuri. Oh my goodness. Sayuri, hey, got that gangster S, yeah. We should draw this all the time. Homework. I wonder, do kids still do this? Do you guys, like, if you got any kids in the audience, stop watching Doki Doki. It's bad for you. But any like teenagers, did you guys still do this when you were kids? Is this still a thing that people did? Homework, math thing. 1 + 1 = heart. Very good. Study for quiz, pack snacks. I gotta like start doing this. This is making me feel good already. Types of poems to try: haiku, sonnet, acrostic. Done. Crossed off. Angry face apparently, because she can't think of an I. Beach packing list. Beach packing list. Swimsuit. Ooh, so you're in a swimsuit. Don't mind if I do. I mean, what? Sunscreen, bucket, towel, floaties. Floaties on. I believe in you. Got the sun. You are my sunshine. You can do it. Rainbow cookie. Yes, cute. All the stuff that rain cloud, raining hearts. That's brilliant. Wait, what does that say? My recording thing's in the way. Hold on. Does that say baka? Probably not. Balance. Ah, balance. Trash baskets, Natsuki. Oh, they're playing trash baskets with Natsuki. That is so sweet. I can't wait to see Sayuri's first interactions with Natsuki and how they bond and how she treats her. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. I'm actually going to die when that happens. Oh my, I need it. I need it. It's just hearts instead of knots. Nice. And whoever played crosses is really stupid and doesn't know how to play the game. You are loved. Wake up early. We're in this together. The little Natsuki drawing. I love that. To do. Wake up. Get ready. Get up. Get ready. Go. Nice. Trust yourself. These are so wholesome. I love this so much. Stay positive. This is oh my goodness. I'm gonna set that as my wallpaper. Oh, that's so awesome. That makes me feel good. I like that. I like that a lot. I really love that. And we unlock some new music as well. Wait, no. Cue the outro music, because we're ending. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. 9:52. When's class? Not till ages. Okay, I'm good. Well, listen, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's side story. Today's Doki Doki side story / Satisfaction Saturday. And, yeah, again, I hope you can all get something out of today's episode. And if you got something different to what I did, then do share in the comments. Like, I want to see... I want to know what you guys got out of this as well. Or it might have been the same thing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, please. Please, please, please tell me in the comments, because I'm actually, I genuinely do want to know your thoughts on it, and if you got anything different to what I did, if you learned something, anything like that. Let's all have a study session about Doki Doki. A Doki Doki study session. That would be great. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like for the YouTube algorithm. Subscribe. What? I forgot to, hold on. Satisfy me by hitting the subscribe button. That's what we say here. And the bell icon to be notified of when the next episode will be. Woo! Boy! Oh, this was fantastic. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're gonna have a side story for a while, but we are quite close to finish. Oh shit. We are quite close to finishing the main game, so once we're finished with the main game, then I will go back and, once we finish with the main game, I'll go back, start a new game, and, get all the other girls' routes, I guess, for at least Act 1, just so we can get the side stories mostly. And it will be good to see the other girls' routes. I've never seen any route other than Natsuki, so I haven't, and I definitely appreciate the other girls a lot more now. Natsuki is obviously still best girl, so still glad I did her first, because I can't get over her. Oh my goodness, I love her, so I'm completely in love, especially after discovering her third poem. Just thinking of this and thinking of Natsuki, it kills me. It kills me. It actually kills me. It'll take too long to read these. Alright, I'll give it a skim. Tendrils of hair illuminated by the breath of the underglow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight which would stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air. Present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Interesting. Wheel.
This is an unusual poem, so this one doesn't really make any sense. Wait, what about Yuri's second poem? Huh? That all I got? Really? Okay, I guess I'll unlock them later on then. Well, we'll see, right? Because I'll be doing Yuri's route eventually, so I guess I'll read them then, and then I can understand them properly and understand Yuri properly. But, once again, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. My name has been Senkara, and until next time, see ya.